Alright guys, and welcome back to Mass Effect. I'm standing here creepily behind Jacob because he is the last member of my crew who we have to get on our side. He's my last loyalty mission before we start. Well, he's not actually. Tali is the next one. She's the only one who I haven't spoken to yet to pick up the mission. But Jacob here is the last one I've got in the bank. So, sorry, a little bit of a sidestep there, I should explain. Jacob here, the gift of greatness. 10 years ago, Jacob's father disappeared along with the Hugo Gernsback, a privately held frigate, which... sorry, I'm such a child. That made me laugh. Frigate. Oh, no. And which he served as first officer. Last week, the ship's beacon sent out a distress call, reporting a crash on that planet Aie. We need a consonant in that name, I think. Jacob would like to investigate, so it's another story about somebody's father, but we are right here behind Jacob, who I will just speak to so he can remind us of our duty.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
No.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Let's go and do that. But as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope you're enjoying the series. I know as the series goes on, the views dropping a little bit, but it's understandable. You may be getting a bit sick of Mass Effect. Tali, I know Tali wants to speak to me. If you're getting a bit sick of Mass Effect, it's because it's a huge game, but it's so deep and interesting. I still love it, and I hope those of you that are still watching are still enjoying it too. Right. Heading into the galaxy map. I can't remember where... Oh, we're at the Citadel. Right, let's leave the orbit and travel somewhere. Right, you see we've got a few other missions. There's a whole load of little side quests here that I could do. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do them before we get in. I might record a few of them and see if they're worthy of an episode or two. So, off to help Jacob. Right, here we go. This is a system I haven't visited yet. As you can tell, it says 0% under Enoch at the top there. That means we haven't explored any of the planets, so there is some bounty, some loot to be discovered here. But we've got to go off to Alpha Draconis. The dragon. The Alpha Dragon, I think, would probably be how that should be translated. That must mean it's a fiery world. Right. 2175 Aia. That's more like the naming convention I'm familiar with.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay, so we've got to scan the planet to find this thing first.
Registration BW4610034087.
Probe launched.
Impact and unscheduled
Scans have found something.
Looks like we should have picked up some element 0 from that scan as well. Down we go. Okay, as you can see, only Jacob here doesn't have the orange halo beneath his feet, and Tali there on the left. Don't worry, we'll be picking up her mission very soon. Okay, so who should we take with us? We had Mordin in the last episode. That was pretty interesting. Say Mordin, sorry, I keep confusing them. Thane, I should say. Let's go out with... Oh, do you know, it's hard. I like them all so much at the moment. Let's bring Tali along. Why not? Okay, don't need to get any points. Oh, you may have noticed I got a different set of armor there. Picked up the one of the last remaining sets available to me, and it looks pretty good, so I thought I'd give it a go. Increases my shields and my health a little bit, I think. This is looking like a nice tropical planet, and I'm already feeling the heat.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Alright. So, we've got to find the ship before we do anything else. Why are we already ready for combat? A little concerning. Oh gosh, yes, this is the crashed ship.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
They could have. Oh, looks like we've got an AI stood right outside the belly of the ship here.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Right, so there were survivors and they've brought stuff outside. I'll take the credits. But we've got an officer's log. Let's have a listen.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay, so the captain either died or the emergency command protocols, unsafe deceleration. So did the captain just basically cause the crash, which caused Jacob's father to take on the role of captain, acting captain?
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Right. So was this a deliberate act? Did somebody deliberately crash the ship, or was it hijacked or something?
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
So the very food, or he said fauna, so animals on this planet, can cause your brain to melt. So we're not here for dinner, that's for sure.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Pause in beacon protocol is recorded. So, wow, there's a bit of a mystery to unfold here. It's fascinating, though. It took so long. What were they doing down here all this time? And then deciding they had to send out an emergency beacon. But that was years and years and years before they decided, right.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's
let's
check
get
the
going.
ship.
Let's find
My
Taylor.
father had the beacon for almost 9 years.
So we
Maybe
can
that
head into
neural
the
decay
ship there,
affected
which
him.
might be
After
interesting.
10 years, it must have.
Or we can head around here. I'm going to have a look around here. It doesn't look like there's a path to follow. Oh, okay.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Okay. The star. You mean our ship? They will not let you help him. This is so mysterious. Right. What's your name and rank?
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters,
They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Right. So we saved a life. And we're about to take some. Shame is, oh look at that, his head is burning off. Let's get him as well. Straight in the forehead. That's hilarious. Oh, I love watching them burn. Oh, there's something wrong with me.
Nice one.
Okay, Tally. Oh god, Tally, you are really terrible. Okay, I'm a bit terrible myself. Tally is down. Okay, this is not going well. Oh, what the hell? This is really not a good place to be, and I've brought completely the wrong person in a fight like this. Thank God Jacob's here. He's handy with the gun. Tally, not so much. Okay, I can't shoot. I was going to say to save my life, and that's exactly the situation we're in right now.
Tag!
I know Tally's on the ground. We'll get her up in a second, or I might just save myself the Medi-gel. So these guys have allegedly, well,
These people
presumably,
didn't
I
have
should
neural
say.
decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Right, talk, survivor.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yep, I get that. So can we go on the ship? I'm really curious. Let me have a quick backtrack, see if that's possible. We've simply got to explore the ship. A PDA. Okay. Where are you? There you are. And last one, right here. Is this just credits? Just credits, okay. More logs, let's listen.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know.
Right, so again, referring to the change of command.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
What is this all about? Tally, you got to buck up your ideas, you know. Right, the doctor's logs. Maybe this will reveal a little bit about the affliction, what the fauna, the food does to these people's brains.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Right, they have to get out. So did they think the ship was doing this to them? Oh, we've already listened to that one. Okay. See you later, Beacon 6. Oops. Alright, we'll try and pick up a few rounds. Hopefully these fools drop before they drop themselves. Disappointing. That's a beautiful place. Maybe they just wanted to stay. It was so nice. 8 years in a place like this, I can understand. Oh, okay, these are mechs.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Oh, looks like there's some kind of structure up ahead. Oh yes, we found a little village. Are we going to be attacked?
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Yes, but those people we just fought could only have come from this location. Okay, but they're not aggressive so far. They're all women.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There you go, Shepard. Well spotted, just like I did. They're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Wow, what an insult. You're cursed with his face. You're cursed with a face. You're ugly. That is not a good sign.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Maybe the food not just affected their minds, maybe it protected them against something.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
You have a cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Right. It's interesting, isn't it? I wonder if I'd come here as female Shepard. Would they be speaking to me in the same way?
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
So I wonder if the hunters are just all men.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
And we please him like he demands. Oh, we've got a statue. Oh god, it looks like a winged mech of some kind.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Oh, there's nice close-up of Jacob's ass. For the ladies. Hope you appreciate that one, ladies. Right.
Incoming!
Whoa. Easy now. Okay, Max taking over.
Shepard, get over
here!
Yeah, alright, I'm sorry. So Jacob's got the biotics as well, I forgot. Are they done? I think
He's
we're done.
gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Well, if
that
that's
would make
what
them
happened...
hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
We still have a lot of explaining to do. Not well. We have somebody has a lot of explaining to do. We've got no real clue as behind the motive here. We're making assumptions. Who is this? Ah, the doctor.
Here, you could end it.
You could end it. Okay, this is the one I think, if it's the same person, who couldn't remember the name of someone. I presume it's a member of a family or something.
You have his face.
You have his face, yes.
But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Okay, take us back to the sky. Basically, get us off this damn planet.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Right. Does it explain 10 years, though? This is a good point. It does sound like he cracked, but then maybe he was his only choice. We'll still give him the benefit of the doubt, as hard as that may be right now.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Right. This is a really disturbing kind of discovery.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Oh, you're starting to see why. Please, I will ask you to shed some light on that, because it's not... I haven't figured it out myself yet.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Right, so you said this was making sense to you.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Well, we have to confront acting Captain Taylor and find out what on earth he was trying to do. But we can't do it here. Oh, it said it's set to explode. What am I doing? Okay, I'm trying to hack it so it doesn't explode, or does hacking it make it explode? I should have read that before I just dived straight into the hacking here. Okay, we're about to die. Okay, I think this is going to clear the path. Everyone save yourself. Nice. Well done. Don't worry about the emergency runaway from explosion, you two.
My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
What is it? I think that we cut it off there. Okay, we got more dead guys. These are definitely guys. Some of them
Looks
burnt.
like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
I see. Was this a power struggle? Like Jacob said, an absolute abuse of power, but what on earth could be the reason behind it? Like, fair enough, it's just... Sometimes people with power just want to retain it. And they don't really know why, they just want control. Oh, shot that one in the foot. That was a good shot.
Too late to blame his victims.
What a weapon you've got there, Tally, but it looks to me like a shotgun. Probably should switch to a pistol if you can. So he's configured and programmed these mechs to attack us or anything else that approaches on sight. That was a strange sculpture though. Was it some kind of dedication to him? Or something else they found? Just going to check around the back here. We've got a heavy pistol.
I'll take it.
Scanning for extra damage, thank you.
Excuse me.
That will be a Normandy upgrade a bit later. Tally, you're down again. Absolutely useless. Right, I'm not bringing Tally on another mission to fight. She just can't defend herself well enough, or us. I mean, I like Tally. She's a lovely character, but she's not a soldier. I remember from the first game when we first saw her fight, there was doubts about her prowess on the battlefield. Oh, but I did read something. Hang on, let me see if I can do it. Photo mode, right? I read somewhere that you can see Tally's face in photo mode. There's some kind of weird way of doing it. If you I don't know, I thought it would be that you just go inside her helmet. Oh, Tally, Tally. We do like it. There must be a way of doing it. There's probably one of these modes here which makes it work, but I can't figure it out. Anyway. Resume.
Son of a bitch.
But you can see her face, apparently, if you romance her. Maybe in Mass Effect 3, I think she shows you a face. I can't remember now, but you do see it once, I think. It's one of those Mass Effect mysteries. All right. I see ya. Creeping around the corner. Tally, just leave it to me. You hang at the back there. No disrespect to you.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Right, we've just been given some heavy rounds. This thing is not my father. Well, probably agree. Oh, right, we've still got some humans. A brainwashed guard, they're called. Makes sense.
Go for the optics, Strategia. Go for the optics.
Go for the optics? I like that. Hit them in the face, basically. Okay, alright, now I see why we've got the heavy ammo. But it's bad because I haven't got the best weapon for this. Tally's gonna die. That's a given. Shields are down. I need to get away. I'm gonna save my crew. I've got to save myself first. Let's see how he fares against the firestorm. Right, and the crew's down. I've got to heal them this time. On your feet, soldiers. Oh, the metal melted.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Yeah, I hear you, Jacob. Don't worry, it's coming. You'll have your moment. How do we get that? Yeah, there we go. Got some element 0. Okay, maybe that's what the scanner picked up then. It was just to be found on the battlefield rather than by scanning the planet itself or probing, giving the planet a good probing. Ah. Was the door malfunctioning? That's got to be him. He has his face. Ronald Taylor. He's batting away imaginary flies. Look, he's gone crazy. Classic signs of...
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Right. Okay, let's get into this.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No, not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to sort of understand his justification. It doesn't seem like he has any, in all honesty. I know they were in a difficult situation, but his conclusion so far seems to be we had to become inhuman to survive. And well, you've already lost then, haven't you?
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Okay, can we undo the damage? Well, we can't bring people back to life, but maybe we can cure them. You'll answer for it. Or we can undo the damage. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to give him the benefit of getting out of it.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Leave him in the hell he made, but why let all the other people suffer? He can't escape the law now, that's true.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
He did the best he could. I think that was a really weak story, to be honest. I just don't understand this. No, I didn't like that one. That was a little weird. Interesting, though. An interesting one. What happens when you put people in that situation? It's an exploration of humanity, I suppose. The worst side of it. I suppose that part, it can be interesting in itself. But the mission is over. We've got Jacob's power, a shield that soaks huge amount of damage. That sounds pretty cool. But survivors from IE are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. So we're pleased to see that Taylor was unharmed psychologically by the experience. Jacob, that is, has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. So we have him loyal to us from the Ghost of the Father mission.
Are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Okay. That's kind of good. We should just get out now. Go.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
I didn't know we were going to see the elusive man at this stage. But he knew about it?
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
What? Miranda? Loyal to me? To help or mess with him? Oh god, the obvious insider. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Wow, surprised about Miranda, I am.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
What?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Well, that's a good point.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Look at this. You could say one time only. You only get one favor out of me, mate. That's terrible.
Anytime, Jacob.
Anytime is the right time. Well, Miranda. What have you been up to? What else have you been doing behind my back? And interesting that we got a little cameo from the elusive man there, but I want to go and see... What do I want to go and see? I want to go and see Miranda herself, see if she's got anything to say about this after what just happened. Maybe not. I mean, it could be... much like I thought that she would say something, or one of the crew would say something last time after a mission like that, but... And they didn't, so we'll see. Let's have a look. Hey, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What do you do here? No, hold on. Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
Uh-huh. Why do you like Cerberus so much? This is a very good point.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
They have given me a new... And they've given me you! Is that what I want to say here? We've got to be careful we don't go down a flirting path here, but...
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
Oh, God.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
Okay. You always bring that up. This is a good point, yeah.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Okay. You are hard to compliment. Oh, yes, let's not go down that road. I'm sorry you feel that way.
That's a tough feeling to live with. Maybe after we save the galaxy, you'll change your mind.
We can hope. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
Well, I'll take the Paragon points. Well, she didn't admit to anything, really, in terms of what happened with Jacob there.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
She blew me
I'll
off.
let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Bitch. Right, let's go. Guys, thanks for watching. An interesting story. I felt like they didn't really execute that one as well as every single other side mission. It was interesting, but just a little less believable. Maybe I should have done that one a bit earlier, but I don't care. It's still cool, and I still love this game, and we've got a few more things to do before it's over. So I hope you will join me for those missions, and they'll be coming very soon. Please don't forget to leave a like. Thanks, all the best, and good night.